Obviously, it's an option for them to have with Legion, but I don't think they primarily picked it to fill that role.
Vici, they get the cold feed off. Looks like Shadowfiend's going to get rooted perhaps here, but a lot of damage being applied to Young 11 as well. Who will die first is the question. Puppy draws first blood on Young 11, so both carries dead, but Secret get the better of that engagement. Fenrir now on the run. Another cold feed coming out, but Puppy gets the magic missile and one more impale. Spell the doom of that ancient apparition. Void has come back. I mean, Void is just... I mean, we've seen this hero in Tri-Lanes before as well. Oh, you're right. I didn't even realize that. Yapsor, very high level for himself here. There's the Impale Magic Missile. Not the greatest of layering, but it still might be enough to actually get the kill. Double raise does it. Young 11 turning on Yapsor now. No Impale for another 4 seconds. I don't think he's doing enough damage here. Has to time walk out back towards his tier 1. Another Magic Missile. Puppy just making sure he knows that he still has that skill available to use. I'm a Magic Missiler. So what is Vici? Did they
choosing to stay as 3 down here? I think if they get caught by a stun, they just die. Any hero, even the Void, will just die.
So they start off with a net, but there's the Magic Missile to follow. Tail as well.
Oh, nice stick.
Kofi's going to be there, and Shadowfiend will drop here. The Lan M. Turn this around as well now to Yapsor. Trying to create enough space. But here comes the Shrapnel mid-1. Able to get one kill. Could be another on Faceless Void. Nicely done. Another Shrapnel into an Assassinate. It's going to be close. Fenrir getting quite low. Puppy as Howl. Is that enough damage? Yes, it is.
Well, they fought the rotation. That went better for Vici than I thought it would.
Shadowfiend back where he belongs. Into the middle.
Yeah, so now this is unfavorable for him, obviously. He's playing a level 3 against level 5, but somebody again as if it had to.
The good news is Paparazzi is getting complete free from.
Radiant's bottom is under attack.
Magic Missile Assassinate's coming. Can they layer it? Indeed they can. No time walk for you.
They didn't even need the Dex thing. He used it in the end, but I think Void was dead.
I think part of it, we've been over the mental game. Gaming knows that this is happening, right? Fenrir, he might end up being the sacrifice, but we'll have to wait and see. Here comes Young 11 in the bot lane. Chronosphere is going to be on one. Looks like a TP's coming in to that very same Chronosphere. Bata looks to be dead. Paparazzi takes it for himself. PR Spike, Faceless Void, gets Magic Missile down. They might have kind of overextended here, potentially. Young 11, they feel very confident diving this tower. Another TP coming into play. Looks like Yapsor will fall to Paparazzi's right click. Arcane Arm did a lot of damage for this.
This is a bit disconnected from Secret here. I don't know if he feels like he needs the pike. It's very nice against Naga, obviously, to get push away from the snare. He can maybe counterplay Void, Void lane. Oh, actually banished.
It's going to be enough. The Astral just in time. No dual damage for Fada. Looks like they probably would get the kill with the overwhelming odds at the very least. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Fada dodge that Ice Blast, but here comes the Naga Siren. Ultimate coming into play. Paparazzi very low on mana.
Well, I've even been 6 points up.
A lot of things were 6 points. That's like 80% of Dota. We're going to see a duel here on the Faceless Void. They do. Oh, he's barely going to get the damage. 10 damage goes the way of Fata. That was a weird overwhelming odds. Magic Missile now applied to Naga Siren. Puppy. Super aggressive again. Still has swap available. He's going to use it onto Ori. Yapsor trying to drain some mana. Fata doesn't have the duel to work with. Puppy's going to get destroyed on the backside. Lan not going to die, but they're not going to die to the assassin, but the overwhelming odds is there.
Puppet's aggression does give him much trade, but it's a support for a support. Get the Naga, but no key cooldowns expended from either, except the swap. It's still gonna. It feels so nice to have. It's like, oh, I can just fight. But if nothing happens, you're effectively hemorrhaging gold every minute. It's super inefficient for what you pay.
No. Maybe. Save that cooldown. Yeah. Oh, let me know.
Paparazzi with this item build actually can't even sustain his aura. Like, he ran out of mana. This feels even worse. He's actually losing so much farm on buying this.
Another creep. The Daedalus is now online.
Yeah, Snipers are
Ace. He has to find a way to find out the Chronosphere on the Shadowfiend. Ace is just 100%. Paparazzi. He gets a couple Essence shift or Essence Aura procs. He got it.
And he stole some int, so now he might be able to sustain his mana. Still agent. Oh, that's some procs in a row.
Just cross the river, hit the enemy 3 times.
Correct me if I'm wrong, this is one of the few spells in Dota that's still true Ren. You know this stuff.
That one I don't know.
I think Essence Aura is true Ren, but I could be wrong. I'm almost positive that it...
I'll try better next time. Oh my god. I don't think that's going to be enough. He's going to live through the day, and mid-1 might be in trouble here. Nice swap. He's going to dodge the Sanity's Eclipse as a result. Vanishes there as well. Odie getting dual. It's going to be very close to Fada. Finally gets the damage for himself. Mid-1 just feels like he's always getting targeted, will finally get dropped. 2 for 1. Now Yapster with the sheep. Doesn't have blink dagger or anything like that, so he's resigned to his death. Only loses about 100 gold. So 2 for 2. Great swap from Puppy. Although Sniper ends up dying.
SF didn't manage to join the fight in time. It was in the back, shadow bladed.
I mean, it's too late to go that now.
Thanks,
Right?
yeah, for sure. But it makes a lot of sense as the first item on OD. Drum or force staff.
Oh, Fada, they actually are going to get a duel here. Much needed damage for him. 38 online. That's what happens when there's no Naga or OD. Pesky counters to that Legion. Count upon that tier 1 bottom as OD gets shrizzled by mid 1. He does so, it's insane. He doesn't really have attack speed without the Master Manus activated, but he still does a ton of damage. There's a swap.
Sorry, I'm out of nothing. They just got themselves a free road.
They have an idea the song is up, but Aegis is gone. They're actually going to use it anyway.
Oh, they're stacked up with 2.
We'll
That's a free
see.
chrono. That's 2 kills.
Chrono on 2, and that's the 2 most important heroes to take down. The BKB is popped. It actually matters. Nice swap from Puppy, keeping Ace alive. But Sniper, or Legion Commander, I should say, and Ben drop to the deck. Nice recommend souls on the sidelines, though. Zone Gaze is popped by Ori. Pressuring mid 1 with that Scotty, keeping him at bay, kiting him. Doesn't really have anything to work with as far as mobility is concerned. That's going to be the Aegis just like that. They're going to completely surround him. Yapsor and Ace really trying to do stuff here. Mid 1 pops the BKB. Astro keeps his teammate alive. Fenrir just gets destroyed. Mid 1, though, will finally find his way to the grave. The Sandy's Eclipse, plus a couple right clicks, will take down the Shadow King final. So that's the Aegis. That's literally right after a Roche fight, and they lose.
Pretty good for concentration to see, right? Like they.
Vada is going to start this fight onto Lan, and Assassination is going to be there, but nope. Astral Prison keeping him alive. He's going to get swapped at the last moment, but no dual damage would be awarded to anybody this time. Paparazzi, very easy kill on Puppy, who essentially sacrificed himself along with Yapsor. So 2 supports dead. Fada is going to be living through this engagement.
Oh boy, Ace. He catches Sniper. This is Rax, I think. He just saw him.
They're going to focus onto Shadow, onto the Sniper. Oh, Odie's actually inside of the Chronosphere. That's not exactly what was planned, but they're going to get the kill nonetheless. He can be caught by Ace. He gets the snare, though. Do they have the vision? Afterward, the Sandy's Eclipse. They don't need vision. He's in the area. Let's get that big AoE spell. And this is a tier 2 tower, if not more. 60 seconds with no Shadow Friend. Landing with the Spirit Vessel, so he's going to get... Who's cutting the wave here? Is this,
the guy who is dying.
Oh! Oh, that Shadow Blade. Oh, that Shadow Blade. He'll be fine, Fata. You're good.
He still doesn't.
They can probably still do this. Ori doesn't have his ultimate, of course. We'll see if mid 1 can finish anybody off. Landon's getting quite low. Paparazzi not able to do damage because of that BKB. As mid 1's going to destroy the OD. Able to save himself temporarily with the Astral. Puppy not timing the Howl correctly, but don't think that would have been a kill anyway. So, Secret just falling apart at the seams in this game. And this OD just looks almost impossible. I mean, your best case scenario is just Sniper is somehow, they forget he's on your team, the other team. He just sits there, auto-attacking for 15 seconds.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
How long has this Ag's been online?
Radiant structures are fortified.
I had it for a while. It's had it for like
so what is it, 60 second cooldown now? Does it add? Okay.
Fenrir got killed in mid by Fata, trying to prevent Fata, I guess, from cutting the wave. I'm not sure. Or he was making his way down there for some reason. Well, he got picked off, so they got the tower only. No Rex. I thought Vici were going to get a lane. They're going to get 2 tweets by the looks of it. Nice little pick by some time.
Yep. Roshan is available to pick, of course. Vici's lineup's not exactly...
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Nothing compared to the Secret. In fact, they could potentially even deal Roche real quick.
This Dusa can take Assault Karas, and
this is 100% needed.
Yeah, they have to. I think Secret is one of the best teams. They're very good at identifying.
I would say any Eternal entity.
They just do it enough times.
Yasuo's going to jump in on Fenrir. See if they can take him out. Young 11's going to bail, so Fenrir looks to be a sacrifice. Oh, nice. See a Chronosphere to swap. 1. And that's 40, or that's 60 seconds with no Chronosphere right now. Young 11 trying to TP out, but there's Yapster with the cancel. Lincoln Sphere was applied, but it's not going to be enough to save his life. So that's a dead Void for 85 seconds. Does have buyback. They're going to find Fenrir and midway. All right. Well, he does some damage, I suppose. Another minute and a half on this Aegis. They really need to capitalize on this time window.
Yeah, they don't have good waves though. They went for this play into their wards. They smoke attack with the Dusa.
Oh my god, there's 10 seconds left in the Aegis. They can time this. It's going to be a little bit difficult. We'll see. Mid one gets swapped up. Puppy taking a lot of damage. Here comes the Chronosphere onto 2. Aegis is now gone. Yeah, one of the business teammates, not exactly as planned. Ancient Apparition getting duels. Not going to be enough to actually take him out quite yet. Duel damage finally goes the way of that LC, but the sniper is dead. Ace gets up a beautiful Requiem of Souls, but he's surrounded by enemies. Pops the cheese. BKB still activated, but this is just way too much damage to speak of. 2 for 1.
Oh, that was not a good, but it didn't matter. He chronoed the sniper, and then his 2 allies that were supposed to kill a sniper. He chronoed Medusa and OD. Getting it again. They're getting it again.
I mean, mid one hits like a truck, so can't be too surprised. Yes, the refresher shard. Are we going to see double duel? Are we going to see 10 shrapnel charges, perhaps? Oh, it does a double? It actually refreshes it, right? It could be 18 shrapnel charges. It refreshes all of them, I think, right?
I don't know if it refreshes all
I'm
of
pretty
those.
sure it does. Pretty sure.
I like it on the Lion, though. Best hero they have for it. He has 2 Ag's fingers now. Oh, that's one of them. That was a creep wave.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
yo-yo.
Oh boy, the Chronosphere is going to hit 2 just on the edge. Looks like Yapster is going to find his way to the grave.
Biggest building.
And that's the gem dropping to the deck. He buys back into the game. The swap from Puppy. He's not going to keep him alive much longer. That's 2 quick kills in favor of Vici. That's a double buyback as a result. Ace trying to get out the Requiem Hold onto 2. It's a pretty good one. In the meantime, we have a duel being applied to Ancient Apparition. That's going to be a freebie. As mid one, he is getting absolutely demolished. No buyback for him. 120 seconds on the deck. Let's see the Song of Siren go into play here, come into play. And Lannon is full HP as a result. And this is a dieback onto Puppy. So you have to think this is the beginning of the end for Secret in this group stage. Looks like they're going to be 3rd place. Group 4.
Radiant's top tower.
That would mean they would be facing...
Most like, I mean, it's going to be Vici.
Depending...
It's going to be Vici. I cannot
playing
picture a
Vici
world.
right
I know. I cannot picture a world where... Oh, it's going to be the opposite. Yeah. I keep forgetting. I made the rules and I forgot. I keep forgetting. So that just shows my age again.
Terrible.
Well, tier 3 tower down, and this is going to be mega creeps at the very least. And, oh, okay.
So let's try to finish off on what we were actually saying.
Yeah.
Expectable for OG to pick Empire, which means Secret would be facing EG.
Most likely, yeah. That's a hype matchup. That is a hype matchup.
Radiant's bottom.
Mega creeps are officially there. Here comes the duel, and Vada is actually going to get this kill onto OD. That's a pretty big one, but did he buy back recently? I'm not sure. Haven't really kept track. Still has buyback, 98 seconds. We'll have to do so. But OD's just going to buy back, and they're going to try to finish this. Can't really blame Vici game for this. He be as close as he can. Tier 4 tower number 1 is down.
Middle tower.
This double mana drain. I wonder what that tastes like. Chronosphere onto 1, and Medusa can't get in range because it's way too big. And Fata, this looks to be a dieback on its way. No duel for 15 seconds. Gonna be close. Nope, he drops right in front of this fountain. 13 seconds for Sniper to come back in this game. Betty's wishing for that +6 trap charge of that now. Ace pops the BKB, trying to run back to the fountain, but oh! It's the Shadow Blade off at the last moment. Second tier 4 tower is dead.
Radiant's middle
Sniper.
tower.
Oh, the Song of Siren? Yeah, they're just gonna finish it the old-fashioned way. Objective-based gaming. Ori's dead. I don't think it matters, though. Just hit those racks. That's a lot of damage being done now. Goodness gracious. Ori pops the ult. And eventually, Vici Gaming will take this game in 50